Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am your muse Tracy and I am your favorite manifestation coach. I am here to inspire you and empower you to live the life of your dreams, to create on purpose exactly what you want in all areas of your life, to stop settling and stop suffering. You are not here to suffer. If that sounds good to you, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. I do offer one-on-one coaching, and you can find all the information for that in the links down below. I did actually want to talk a little bit more about my coaching program. The links are below, and yes, you can go to my website, but I want to talk to you guys because I've been getting a lot of questions. So the main coaching program that I'm offering right now is it's like an intensive. It's like a boot camp. So we see each other 2 to 3 times a week, and we have video sessions, and we are going to revolutionize your life. Because, like I say in all the intros, you're not here to suffer, you're not here to settle. You do not need to settle in any area of your life. You do not need to be at a job that you don't love. You do not need to do work that you don't love. You don't need to settle for an amount of money that you don't love. You don't need to settle for less than your ideal romantic relationship or any relationship for that matter. So that's, again, of course, it goes back to the topic of the video today. And the topic is, what is the topic? Your reality is responding to you, nothing else is going on. Okay, so that's exactly why I developed my coaching program to be this way, because it's all up to you. There's nothing blocking you, nothing opposing you, nothing against you. Nothing is impossible. Okay, creation is finished, everything already exists, right? So if your reality right now doesn't look the way that you would absolutely prefer it to look, it's responding to you. Now, a lot of that is going on subconsciously. You don't even know you're doing it, basically. And then again, that's why coaching is so helpful. You can identify, with the help of me in coaching or someone else that you resonate with, you can identify what are your beliefs that are holding you back. And the reason I developed this coaching is because I've wanted to coach this way for a long time in a very intensive fashion, right? Because this is how I would want to be coached. And, if you want to have these changes in your life, you don't want to have these changes like next year. Like, let's go already. Let's do the thing and revolutionize your life, right? Like, stop waiting. Stop, something isn't coming out of the sky to give you what you want. No, it's up to you. It's up to you. Everything is just waiting for you. Everything is already available, already exists. And if you're not experiencing it, it's for one reason and one reason only. And if you come into coaching with me, you're going to work on all of that, get rid of all of your limiting beliefs, all of your blocks, and transform your reality. Quite literally transform your reality by transforming yourself, as within, so without. Okay, so we work together 2 to 3 times per week, and some people will stay with me for 2 months, 3 months. It's up to you, whatever you feel like you need in order to really accomplish your goals. Some people stay with me just 1 month. Okay, so it's really super, it's like a boot camp. It's super intense. And we're working on every area of your life. Yes, a lot of people come to me for the specific person, the relationship, which is fine, but we're not just going to work on that one area. We're going to work on money. Usually it's a business or a job, and relationships. And of course, what you think and feel about yourself. Okay. And this is the number one reason, I've seen a couple of people commenting like, no, you don't have to change beliefs. That's actually a limiting belief, that you have to change beliefs. Uh, no, it's the truth of it. And I'm saying this both from my own experience and from the experience of my clients and what I've seen happen when people go to work and change their belief system. Okay. And also because I know how all of this works. If you're able to do your affirmations, visualizations, inner conversations, and voila, your reality transforms and changes. Yeah, you're good. You don't have limiting beliefs. But if you are affirming, doing visualizations, inner conversations, spending all day, sort of pretending, being delusional, trying to be in the reality that you want to experience, and you're not seeing, voila, your reality is changing, then what could be the reason for that? What you guys tell me. If you think there's something else going on, let me know what that is. I know what's really going on, and I know that it's only you. It's only you. Like the title of this video, I have to look back because I already forgot. Your reality is responding to you, nothing else. Nothing else is going on. So if the reality is responding to you and you've been affirming, you've been visualizing, you've been doing your inner conversations, you've been doing all the techniques 24/7. Some of you do way too much, by the way. So 24/7, you're affirming, and nothing, voila, you don't see the thing, voila, then you tell me what's going on, okay? Now, I know I'm sort of driving this home hard, but here's what I want you guys to know. I used to be that way. I used to be that person. So I also know what it's like to resist wanting to do this work, okay? I used to be that person. I used to think, no, I'm good, because like in all these other areas of my life, like everyone just loves me, they adore me, they show up for me, they they're there, right? And the things are there. The work is there, the job is there, the money is, it's pretty good, it's there, and then romantic relationships, not there, okay? So I didn't really want to look at everything going on inside of me. I just wanted the SP. And I know that's how a lot of you are too. And I want you to know, I get it. I've been there. I've literally been that person. But I want you to learn from my mistakes, okay? I want you to learn that, and I've said this in previous videos, yeah, you can manifest that way. You can get some results. Usually they're minute, they're minor, and they don't stick around. You might get a huge result, but again, it didn't stick. It kind of came in and then it went back out, okay? And the reason why is because you took yourself from, not having the manifestation with your belief system, your really, what it usually is? It's the not so lovely thoughts about you. Okay, so you took yourself from not having your manifestation and all your not so lovely thoughts about you, and then you did the inner conversations, visualization, affirmation, and so your reality responded, okay? But now, when your reality responded and your manifestation showed up, guess what was still the same? You and your not so nice thoughts about you, okay? So then what happens when the thing shows up and you have the not so nice thoughts about you? Well, the thing, whatever it was that showed up, whether it's money, a job, a specific person, whatever it is, showed up, and you have the not so nice thoughts about you still because you didn't change your core beliefs, then this thing will go away. It will mirror back to you your not so nice thoughts about you, because that's whatever this thing is. It's a mirror. It's a mirror. Everything is responding to you. Everything is responding to you. There's nothing else going on. Okay? So I get it, you guys, but I also, okay, so you come to a point where you do know that it's all you, okay? You do. And then you feel frustrated that you're not doing better. Well, you didn't know. You didn't know. And this is the thing too. You can't see your own belief system. You can't see your own belief system. You need to come into coaching, again, with me or someone else that you resonate with, and have another person, a coach who can show you what you're actually, the thing that's like masked, it's got masks all around it that you can't see. You just think like, no, this is how it is. But really, it's like this mask, it's like this costume, this cover up over your belief system. So you need someone else to like see through the mask and show you, well, this is why, because this is what you think and believe about yourself. Of course, as long as it resonates with you, right? The coach will suggest, I'm suggesting, here's what you might believe about yourself. And then you go, you know what? I totally do. right? But before that was suggested, you couldn't see it because it's got this costume on that seems normal to you. It seems like that's just how it is to you because it's your belief system. I talk a lot with my hands and I need a manicure so badly, you guys. Um, so I'm trying not to put my hands in the camera. Give me a day. They'll be better in like a day. So, I totally get it if you're resisting doing this work, but I also, again, learn from me spending way too long, struggling for way too long, trying to do it the quote unquote wrong way for way too long. And just, the amount of money that I'm charging for what you get is not a lot of money, you guys. And, investing in yourself, believing in yourself, your reality is going to respond to that. Your reality is going to respond to that because it already is, by the way. Your reality is already responding to your level of belief in yourself. Okay? So if you take that level of belief in yourself through the roof, what do you think your reality is going to show you back? It has to show you back exactly what you put into it. That's all it is. It's a big copying machine. It's a big mirror. So investing in yourself in this way is just like, it's literally like a no-brainer, you guys. It is a no-brainer. And if I could teach you all in a video how to do it, I would, but I can't. It's individualized. It's individualized. It's based on your belief system. We have to look at your belief system and we have to see what you say in secret about yourself that's not so lovely, right? And then we have to go about the process of changing that. And there is a process that works. There is a process that works in terms of changing that. Just flipping it on its head doesn't work. And some of you know that by, affirming these things that you just flipped 20,000 million times. It doesn't work. Okay. So there's a different process that we go about in coaching to change the beliefs in the way that we rewrite them. Okay. And now some beliefs change very quickly. Some beliefs will take a little bit longer. I've talked about this as well in my How to Change Beliefs video, that some of your beliefs are more of like a core belief, and then you have layers and layers built on top of those, right? And so those are going to take a little bit longer. But what you really need to know, here's what you really should keep in mind, you guys. Your belief system, probably 95, if not 99% of it, was never yours in the first place. You picked it up from someone else, and you probably picked it up at such a young age that you didn't even select it, okay? It was just what went in, okay? Nobody's fault. We're not blaming anyone here. This is just what happened, okay? This is not about blame or shame for anyone, okay? So it wasn't even yours. You didn't even choose it. And this is one of the fundamentals of this reality. You get to choose. You get to choose. You have complete free will with your belief system, okay? So you have to understand that if you right now have beliefs about yourself, about reality, about what's going on here that don't serve you, which most of you do, you can change that. You are not doomed for forevermore to have those beliefs that don't serve you. That's just not necessary. It's not necessary, okay? You have the free will to do the work to change those beliefs. It's completely up to you to do it. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You don't need to be in coaching with me for years. No. You might be in coaching for a month, 2, maybe 3. Maybe. Okay? And then you go on your merry way and you bloom like a lotus flower and you create the most amazing, magnificent life, and it goes out into the world in ripples. It has a ripple effect. That's what you're meant to be doing here. You're not meant to suffer. You're not meant to settle. You are meant to thrive. You are meant to remember who you are. Okay, so I'm going to address this. This was in one of the comments, and this is definitely my belief system, but maybe some of you are wondering the same thing because this person was asking, I was born into a family that was quite abusive and quite traumatic, and I'm having a hard time believing that I chose that. Well, okay, so from your human perspective, you wouldn't have chosen that. But from the perspective of your soul who wants to have experiences and wants to, maybe, just maybe, your soul's desire, your soul's higher intention was to have an experience for um, evolution, for forgiveness, for learning. I don't know. There's a lot of different options. But the intention is, not from your human self. Again, your human self wouldn't have chosen that traumatic, abusive situation. But from a soul's perspective, because you see, the soul knows there can never be any real harm. Like the soul knows that this is just sort of like, I don't want to call it pretend, but it's just like it's temporary. Your soul is not temporary and nothing can really happen to your soul, but this human experience is temporary. Okay? And it's not like it's nothing is really going to hurt you again from a soul perspective. Okay? So, from a soul perspective, you did choose whatever you came into. You did choose whatever family dynamic situation you came into for the purpose, for some higher purpose, right? From your soul's perspective, it was worth it. It was worth it. And it knew that if you could tap into what your soul knows, that you're infinite, that you're meant to find love and joy and peace, even through all of that, then something wonderful would be coming out on the other side, right? So that's my perspective, you guys. Again, it's never really about blame or shame, okay? Um, yeah. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about that. I hope whoever asked that question in the comments sees this. And again, that's just my belief system. I'm not telling you what to believe. If it resonates, then take it. And maybe you find some relief from that. Maybe you find some solace from that. Maybe you find some peace. And maybe you do learn something. Maybe, and I'm sure you already have, but maybe you discover that you can forgive. You can learn and grow from this, right? So yeah, that's my answer to that one, you guys. Okay, so I think I've said it all, but let's see. What's the title of this video again? Your reality is responding to you. Nothing else is going on, right? Nothing else is going on. Go watch my video. There's no opposition. It's kind of the same thing. It's just you, okay? It's just you. Nothing else is going on, just your creation. Your consciousness is being outpictured. Now, okay, so let's talk about that. What do I mean by consciousness? Well, that is the combination of your unconscious thoughts or your programming, your subconscious beliefs, whatever you want to call it, and your conscious thoughts, okay? But your subconscious beliefs, your subconscious mind, that's more like 90%. Conscious beliefs is just like 10%. Again, we have the answer why affirming, 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 affirming all day long sometimes doesn't do anything, because your 90% is your subconscious beliefs, okay? So that's what your consciousness is. It's the combination of two things, and the combination of those two things is how you create your reality. So imagine, you guys, just think the power that you will have when your conscious thoughts, your affirmations, your visualizations are in line with, in harmony with, because you did the work to change your belief system, you change your subconscious beliefs, you got them all shaped up, you got them all handpicked and selected just the way you want them to be. So now the 90% is in harmony with the 10%. It becomes effortless, you guys. That's when creating, manifesting what you want, conscious creation, conscious manifesting, manifesting on purpose, being a master manifester, that's when it becomes easy. And this is available to everyone, to everyone, to everyone, to everyone who does the work, okay? There's no one that just is more gifted in this area. That's the thing. You're all amazing manifestors already. It's just, is it going from your subconscious beliefs that were not of your choosing, that are not of your preference, that are not to your benefit, and you're trying with the 10% to overcome this? Well, I mean, your results are going to reflect that, okay? But in terms of manifesting, it's not a matter of manifesting. You're a master manifester. You're a born master manifester. You're so good at it, don't even know you're doing it. Okay? So, all right, you guys, that's it for this one. I'm going to see you next time with a fresh manicure. I don't know what color I'm getting yet, but I'm sure it will be amazing. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.